Do you know how rich SpongeBob is? One day, SpongeBob was making a supersized Krabby Patty, but his spatula broke because it couldn't handle the enormous workload. SpongeBob immediately rushed the spatula to the hospital for emergency treatment. Mr. Krabs suggested buying a new one, but SpongeBob strongly opposed this. He came to the hospital, reminiscing about the happy times spent with his spatula, but the doctor warned him to be prepared. SpongeBob, if I were you, I would seriously consider starting to think about a replacement spatula. However, on SpongeBob's way home, he was attracted to a very cool spatula. Just as SpongeBob reached out to touch it, the store clerk stopped him, so SpongeBob pulled out several stacks of bills to buy this spatula, but the clerk told him this was far from enough. Then SpongeBob took out all his money, but it still wasn't enough. Finally, SpongeBob sold his pineapple house. He was left with only the one pair of pants on his body. Then SpongeBob proudly showed off his new spatula. The expensive spatula lived up to expectations. Just press the switch. It could automatically start. It could grow 3 heads and 6 arms. However, when it came time to work, the fancy spatula was completely disobedient. It didn't want to touch those disgusting things. SpongeBob was despised by the noble spatula. It told SpongeBob he wasn't a qualified chef. The next second, it grew 2 legs and escaped from the kitchen. SpongeBob had already gone bankrupt for it. He desperately chased after it. Who knew he would be punched to the ground by the spatula? Then he went to the hospital again, planning to take away the old spatula's body, but the doctor told SpongeBob he had actually been preparing for SpongeBob all along. He let him take the spatula home. His old spatula had recovered, and it had seen everything SpongeBob had done, but his old spatula was unwilling to forgive his betrayal. SpongeBob could only sadly leave the hospital. However, when he returned to the kitchen, SpongeBob found that his spatula had already come back. In the end, it chose to forgive SpongeBob after all.